According to the World Health Organization, over 1.5 billion people worldwide live with some degree of hearing loss, including 430 million with disabling loss. This number is projected to rise to 2.5 billion by 2050. But hearing loss is often described as a hidden disability. Unlike a broken leg or visible ailment, its impact creeps in subtly, slowly isolating individuals from the world around them. Conversations become a struggle and simple social gatherings can feel overwhelming. This isn't just about turning up the volume on the television, it's about the profound effect on mental health, relationships, and a person's sense of belonging. The frustration and exhaustion that come with constantly straining to hear can lead to social withdrawal, loneliness, and even an increased risk of cognitive decline. A connection we are only just beginning to fully appreciate. Traditionally, the training for audiologists has been heavily rooted in science and technology. Students spend countless hours mastering the intricate anatomy of the ear, interpreting audiograms, and becoming experts in sophisticated hearing technology. However, this rigorous, science-focused curriculum can sometimes create an unintentional empathy gap. Students learn about the mechanics of hearing loss in great detail, but may not fully grasp the human experience behind the data. A textbook can describe tinnitus as ringing in the ears, but it cannot convey the relentless, maddening noise that can disrupt sleep and shatter concentration. To bridge this empathy gap, audiology programs are increasingly turning to a powerful educational approach, community-engaged learning, or CEL. This method takes learning out of the classroom and into the real world, where students can connect with the very people they are training to serve. It's a hands-on, hearts-on approach that transforms abstract concepts from textbooks into tangible human experiences. This direct engagement helps break down stereotypes and preconceived notions, fostering a deeper sense of humility and respect. One powerful example involves students engaging with the book Here and Beyond, Live Skillfully with Hearing Loss. This isn't a typical medical textbook filled with diagrams and clinical jargon. Instead, it's a collection of practical advice and personal stories written by individuals who have navigated the challenges of hearing loss themselves. By reading these first-hand accounts, students begin to see hearing loss not as a deficit to be fixed, but as a human experience to be understood. The experience was deepened when students had the opportunity to meet and interact with one of the book's authors, a prominent hearing loss advocate. This session transformed the written words into a living, breathing conversation. The advocate shared her personal journey with a candor and vulnerability that was both disarming and profoundly educational. Students moved beyond technical queries and delved into more personal territory, asking about the hardest parts of accepting hearing loss and what she wished healthcare professionals understood better. The advocate explained how exhausting it can be to constantly advocate for your own needs in a world designed for perfect hearing, and the simple joy of having a conversation where she felt truly heard. This single interaction had a more significant impact than weeks of traditional lectures might have. It put a human face to the condition they were studying. The journey continued as students attended a local chapter meeting of the Hearing Loss Association of America. This wasn't a clinical setting, but a community gathering where people come together to share experiences and support one another. For the students, stepping into this environment was like being invited into a new culture, one with its own unique communication norms and shared understanding. They saw firsthand the power of peer support. Members shared tips on everything from using hearing loops in public venues to navigating difficult family conversations about their hearing needs. The students witnessed the incredible resilience and proactivity of the community as members actively sought solutions and advocated for better accessibility in their town. After the formal presentation, students had the chance to talk with members one-on-one. This was where the most profound learning occurred. One student spoke with a man who had lost his hearing suddenly as an adult, describing the devastating impact on his career as a musician. Another listened as a woman explained the challenges of raising children while navigating progressive hearing loss. These conversations revealed crucial insights often missed in the clinic. Students learned that the best hearing aid, according to technical specifications, might not be the best for an individual if it doesn't suit their lifestyle. The experience underscored the importance of asking open-ended questions and taught them that their role was not just to dispense technology, but to become a trusted partner in a person's lifelong hearing journey. These real-world experiences fundamentally altered the students' perspectives. The combination of reading personal narratives and meeting the people behind those stories created a powerful, lasting impression. The students began to understand that effective audiological care is a blend of art and science. The science provides the tools, but the art lies in applying those tools with compassion and respect for lived experience. The impact was evident in their reflections. They wrote about feeling a renewed sense of purpose and expressed intention to change how they would interact with future patients, to slow down, listen more intently, and see the person before the hearing loss. When patients are treated as partners in their own care, they are more likely to be engaged, adhere to treatment plans, and achieve their communication goals. It transforms the clinical encounter from a transactional service into a collaborative relationship. Ultimately, the future of audiology, and indeed all healthcare, depends on our ability to cultivate empathy in the next generation of professionals. While technology will continue to advance, the fundamental human need to be seen, heard, and understood will never change. By weaving real stories and community voices into the fabric of education, we are nurturing more compassionate, effective, and humanistic healers who are better prepared to meet the true needs of the people they serve. That is an incredibly hopeful and inspiring prospect for us all.